History Presents Kingdomville as well. We're live and also we're here.
Yes, we are.
We're from Swinney, the Missouri County area, and we're live on this historic day, 55 years later that King led a march on Washington for jobs and freedom. I'm here with F.J. Jones from Missouri County, from our roots, from Missouri County. And we're in front of this beautiful, you can see, Sister Monica, we're in front of this beautiful monument, and it just mesmerizes to the eyes. It's so beautiful. I think Deaconess Monica made the point that this is the best monument. If you go around the Capitol, this is by far the most beautiful monument they have here. So, but we're here for a Rise Up rally with criminal justice reform, and I have F.J. Jones here, and she's one of the speakers today to talk about the school to prison pipeline. So, share with us some about this. You're getting a pre-speech insight of what she's gonna bring, what she's gonna think she's gonna bring, and we know that God's gonna bring some more with it. But this is what she got in her mind to bring. What you gonna talk about, FJ?
Well, I'm gonna discuss school to prison pipeline, which is the concept known as students being the victims, in my opinion, of what's called zero tolerance policy, which means you can't even do it once. You turn a school infraction into a criminal offense. Okay. That's what school to prison pipeline is. And so we're here today to talk about how we're going to change it, what it is, educating people on what we can do about it, and holding our elected officials accountable for it. It is about money. At the end of the day, it's all about money. They're funneling our young people into the criminal justice system so that private prisons can make money, and that must change. That must change.
And they're using this. They taking disciplinary instead of using disciplinary procedures. They're taking and making a criminal process instead of taking the child and making sure they get whatever they need, checking their home life. But they're criminalizing bad discipline.
Yes,
really?
They are.
Okay.
Yes, they are. They have taken disciplinary measures out of the hands of the administrations of the school and into the hands of the penal system. And when somebody makes an infraction against an educational code, it should not rise to the level of the penal code.
Amen. And so who are the students, when we're talking about students, who are the students affected by this incredible, inhumane policy, school to prison?
Well, of course, you know, if we had equal justice under the law, then I would tell you that all students are subject to this. But there is a growing and alarming rate of African American and minority students who are a victim of school to prison pipeline. Right. And it's unfortunate that we see this predominantly in our low socioeconomic status communities, predominantly Black and Hispanic, brown and Black children.
Amen. I'm sure glad your voice is going to be reach out to that at this rally today. Talk about your campaign. How's your campaign going with your Missouri County? Listen up, Missouri County. This is the roots, Missouri County. Was it place?
Precinct 4, place 2.
All right.
Yes.
How's your campaign going?
The campaign is going well. I often say that I'm exhausted, but I'm excited about being exhausted, because if I wasn't exhausted, that means I'm doing something wrong. So I'm really looking forward to being a part of the change in Brazoria County. I don't think that our all of the values of Brazoria County are being reflected, and I think that there needs to be some diversity among our county government. And plus, it's a situation where I just think that it is time for different views to be on the forefront. That's really where it is. It's just time. It's just time, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm running in for the office in West Columbia, Texas, for all the people that are familiar with that area, and I'm running for Justice of the Peace in Precinct 4, place 2.
Now we know a lot of people don't vote, and even Tom Perez, the chairman of the Democratic Party, sent out a memo. First said he apologizing to blacks. What, from a grassroots level, what should I get up and vote for F.J. Jones when I look at the system who has been disappointing me for so long? Why should I get up? I know I should, but I understand the historical significance of voting. But why should I get up that you're going to make that difference in the area that's affecting me, not in Washington D.C., but in Brazoria County where I live? Why should I rise up off the couch and say I'm support because she's going to make a difference? What's the difference?
The difference is, and I said in one of my last broadcasts with you, that if you don't need bail reform if you have judge reform. It's important. F.J. Jones, my platform, my biggest priority is equal protection under the law.
Amen.
I can walk into a courtroom sit on a bench, blindfold myself, and know the facts of the case, and I would probably rule the same even if I was looking at somebody, because it doesn't matter to me who's standing in front of me.
Right.
It's the facts of the case. The laws of this country govern it, and that's what I'm going to follow. My campaign slogan is tough but fair.
All right.
And that was actually how a child described me, and that's exactly why it's my campaign slogan. So everything about my campaign is about opportunity for young people and opportunity for anybody. And I want people in our community to have access, the access that they need to our government, to be of assistance to them, not to run away from it. I want people to know how important it is for them to be on jury duty. I want people to know, in my case, how to file a small claims case, what documentation you need. I want to educate the community. I want to put community service back into the elected official position.
Yeah, service. So you hear it again, and we're at the rally. She's going to be speaking later. Hopefully, I'll give you some clips of her rally. But if you're in Missouri County, you're in part of the district, I don't see how you not can get up and rise up. This is a grassroots person saying that I am from you, and if you get me, if you want to reform the system, I'm the person you need to be voting for. So F.J. Jones here, you'll hear from him again, and thank you for listening to this special presentation of Bishop Presents Kingdom Builders.
All right.